in Walton, and just had a KFC. Refuel up in a bit, and now we're going to have a drive around before going home, just because we can. Just wait for the windscreen to clear a little bit. Not that we're going anywhere fast, because this car park is a nightmare to negotiate. A nightmare to negotiate. So yeah, we can't do a U-turn there in this thing, so we'll go around the long way. Unbelievable, Jeff. Someone's already in my parking space. Wow. Wow. So yeah, we're still in Walton, but we're heading home now. But we're going the scenic route. And to be fair, the traffic's not too bad. Mind you, it's just gone 4 o'clock. So a lot of places will be shutting now. So maybe people have already left. Oh. Bumpy road. What is that? What is that? So yeah, we're actually heading towards Manchester on the A6. There's a reason for that, which I'm not going to go into in case it doesn't actually occur what it is I'm trying to do, because I don't know actually what I'm trying to do. So yeah, done the eating off a little bit. It's getting a bit warm in here now. And this is what it's like when you've had something to eat. The guy in the car next to me was staring at me, so I've just moved it a little bit further forward so he can't see me, or rather I can't see him. Bit weird. So yeah, we're stuck at traffic lights. And we're off. Okay, I'm surprised how quickly that Volkswagen shut off then. That's the place where I bowed when I was soaking wet through with hail and rain and stuff, which happened at that monument there. So I'm coming down here. If you look left, not yet, in a second. Okay, next car on the left parks up. There's a building to the left of that, and it says on it, Brains Carpets. Which we've never seen before. There you go. Car wash on a roof, like you do. Coming down to the M60 bridges. All the bits and pieces going on. Quite a long line of traffic. Right, so that didn't work, what I wanted to do. So we will I'll have a look down here. Actually, this looks interesting. What the hell is this? Stacks. What is Stacks? Garden supplies, kitchens, bathrooms. Never heard of them. Wow, an Amazon place as well down here. Okay, never heard of that either. How do joiner it? I figured out what's rattling. So that's the back of an Amazon warehouse. Fascinating. Railway bridge. So it's been narrow so lorries can't go over there. Bumpity bumpity bumpity. That's a big building over there as well, isn't it? What's that? Oh, it's a high school. Roman Catholic high school. You don't see these things when I'm driving down this road normally. Mainly because most of the time it's night time by the time I'm driving down here. So anyway, we're going back now towards Walton. Just because we can. So we've got one bridge, two bridge, 3 and 4 bridge. Why I'm filming this. 2 reasons. One is because, well, I'm doing it anyway, so you might as well. The other one is testing my camera, 4K 5G on in daylight, just to see how it goes. I don't think I can do 4K on 4G, but I am pushing it. I am pushing the boundaries of what's available at the moment. That building there on the left then looks definitely like a railway building from the old days, and there is a railway bridge not too far away from there, so once again we've got Brains coming up. You'll see it better this time because it's not in the blob. So it's building on the right with the pointy bit on the front, and it's, I call it Brains Carpets. Yeah, I know. So my Brian works. See what I did there? I twisted it back on itself. Yeah. funny, so funny. I'm over it now. Right, so we're back into Walden, so we're back going home again now. There's that amazing church monument where I got wet. The pub where everyone took the mickey out of me. So I bowed. I don't think turning right here, we have a filter lane. No, we don't. Can move that quite a long way. At least 3 cars can follow me. They weren't hungry very long, were they? Anyway, everyone got through on my little row, so that's good. So there's a Tesco again. I'm actually looking for something. I'm not just doing this randomly. There is a reason for my madness. I thought for a split second then that car was gonna not stop. So we're going over another possible railway or canal bridge. So I think this is the area I've been looking for. Welcome to Bolton, and we're going over. Yeah, we are. We're going over the M60 motorway, which is where I want to be. I'm not sure I want to be in this area here, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah, there's plenty of room here. So we've got a derelict building there with a tower on it. You can see in the distance on the left, and this is the motorway bridge that goes over the motorway that we drive under. When I say look at that new estate on the left, on the right even, it's now on the left because I'm on, yeah. And if you turn down here, you'll see that there's a lot of new houses around here which are a bit out of character for what's on the other side, which is this derelict mill. So you've got all this industrial stuff going on. Wow. Look at the curbs. So that fence there is the fence we see when we're on the motorway. And yeah, this is the estate that they built. And this used to be Eton warehouse. I don't know what Eton were, but it's a warehouse. And this is the new estate I keep going on about when I say, oh look, a new estate. This is it. There's obviously water there because there's a water buoy there, I think. Lifesaver things. There must be a channel or something going down the edge of that grass. If I open the window, can I hear the motorway? Not really. That's quite impressive. So yeah, this is the estate that I go on about then, which they've built and everyone's living in now. So this has come up over the last couple of years. Proper little community. That's curiosity solved. So at least we know now when I go past and that's that, I say that's that estate, when I'm going to my mum's and coming back, at least we know what it looks like now. It's actually quite nice, to be fair. You can't hear the motorway, which is even more impressive, I'll be honest with you. Though we are quite high up to the motorway because we're quite level with the, well, we're about halfway up the gantry signs and 3/4 of the way up the normal signs. Well, someone's even done a little library thing there. Don't you saw that little box on a stick? That's a library so people can take books and bring books back and stuff. So there you go then, curiosity solved. I'm happy now. I always wondered where this was, and now I know. So they've got to resurface it, well, surface it, but they're obviously not going to do that until the lorries have stopped coming up and down. And see if it's better going out this way. We can even go out this way. Yeah, you can, there's a van there whizzing past. Velveteen Crescent. Yeah, that's a massive estate. Kind of wedged in this industrial area. Oh, there's some more on the other side of the road as well. So all this would have been industrial at some point. And all them over the way are new as well, aren't they? But again, probably old industrial brownfield sites. But this is where you should be building houses, nice detached houses, rather than apartments in the middle of a town centre. Oh, went all political then, sorry. I do apologise. Right, now satisfied and scratched that itch. It's time to go home. Time to go home. Time to go home. And it's time to go home. Very few people will even get that reference. I'm sure Toff will get that reference, I'll be honest with you. Anyway. So we're heading back down to Wigan now. Then we're going to turn right onto the A6. I'll tell you what we'll do as well, special treats. I'll let you all have a look at the bus shelter on the other motorway bridge. It's a special treat. That'd be nice for you, won't it? Really, Elder Gamer, you spoilers. I know. And we're off. Nice church on the right there. It's like a double Big Mac's back. So when it is, the boxes are being blown around and that dog's being blown around as well. The child's getting blown around. Oh, funny. Right, I'll come back down to the traffic lights where we were before, but this time we're going to turn right, which is basically carrying on where we normally do. Can we turn right? Yeah. What does it say you can't do? Oh, U-turn. No, U-turn. I saw the you can't do something sign, but I didn't know what it was. Now I know. So we're back on the A6 now, going back towards Little Hulton. Pardon me. I don't know whether Tough's on at the minute, but there was a KFC that got slagged off for being the worst KFC in Britain or something, and it was in, I'm sure it was in the northwest. I've got it in my head that it's Waltman's one, not because I've just eaten there, just I don't know. Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. Anyway, we're now heading back. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the bus shelter that's on the bridge that we normally drive under. Because we've looked at the estate, now we're going to look at the bus shelter on the bridge. Yeah, there's always one person who goes on. Pushes in basically. So now Little Hulton. What's the SR? 146.9, Jesus. across the road. They made it. We won't get through these lights, I know that 100%. So I knew we'd get through them lights. They're still on green. Bloody hell. Only they're on green for about 3.5 seconds. Past Spice and Spirits. Yeah, it's not weather for shorts, mate. They were interesting trousers that guy had on. Oh. Right, so we're coming up to the off licence with the Christmas lights up all year round. Basically, they've got fairy lights. If you're new to the channel, they've got fairy lights in the window, on the outside of the window, that are in the shape of a Christmas tree, and it's just always, they're always on, and they have been for well over a year now. Well, I think they'll turn them on at night, but it's going dusky now, so they might turn them on now, you never know. This wind is ridiculous. So it's where this silver van is on the left. You won't be able to see it now because of the silver van on the left. But there they are, yeah, still in the shape of a Christmas tree, but they're not lit up today. That's the Dunmare. So now heading towards the distribution centres. Why not walk or cycle? Because it's too far. And I don't have a bike. Right, so a distribution centre roundabout. Aldi and the pub thing. And on the right is a Toby. I've never been to a Toby, but I don't do restaurants, so it's not really surprising. We're now heading on a very, very windy. I can feel the wind pushing the car, and we're only doing 40. It's ridiculous. So the M61 is to my right. You can hear the wind noise. Cloud looks quite threatening up there as well. Although we've done well, we've avoided the rain. Right, so I'm going to turn right here because this is where bush shelter on the bridge is. Wow, those lights are bright on that car, jeez. So this is the bridge. And there's the bush shelter on the right. I told you they'd nick the thing out of it, the advertisements. So that is the bush shelter that we see when we're on the motorway driving to and from Mama's, and as you can see, it's on the bridge. And as to why it's on a bridge is beyond me. There's actually a bus coming, ironically. But it's not going to stop because there's no one at the bus shelter. So yeah, bus shelter on the bridge. And we're on the, well, we're not even on the bridge, but there's a bus shelter on the bridge. That's what I mean. They could have easily put the bus shelter here. There's a bus shelter on the other side that's not on the bridge. But the road's very wide. You could easily have bush shelter at either side, not on the bridge. It just seems a lot of work for very little reward. Anyway, there we've got the Hulton Arms. Sadly, looks like it's shut down. Well, they went through on red. Oh no, it's lit up. It's actually up. It just looks like it's shut down. So we're back on the A6. And that wind is really, really strong. Yeah. Oh, that is so cold. Oh, that was cold. Oh, gosh. Well, they opened the windows then. Blinking heck. Frozen. So we're now in West Orton. So the Checkers roundabout. Dropping down now into West Orton. Cars go down there and I've no idea where that goes to. One does see a lot of cars go down there. now not that far away from my favourite Mackey's, which will not get a visit today. I may get one later in the week. Jogger then had second thoughts about what they were doing. Alright, we're off. Got Sainsbury's on the left with Argos built in. Argos losing Sainsbury's loads of money at the moment, and on the right you've got Mackey's. Feels like it's definitely going dark really quickly, but I don't know if that's because of this cloud formation that we've got, or whether it is just that it's coming up to 20 to 5 and it goes dark at that time. It's really bizarre lighting we've got at the minute. Took any longer turning there. Right. So a railway bridge. It's the main line one, I'm not sure though. Coleman Milne again. This place is called Hart Common. drop down into Hindley. Now in Hindley, going past Ince Cram. Wasn't sure who's going to, we were going to get 2 cars through that gap then, but as it happened, we probably would have done, but they give away anyway, so that's fine. Oh. Drop down now into the main town centre. It is incredibly windy. I mean, these trees have got no leaves on, you can still see them swaying in the wind. The forecast gusts up to 50 miles an hour today. Oh, who turned the lights off? God, come around the corner then it went pitch black. It's because the clouds ahead are very dark. We are in Hindley Town Centre. Oh, I wonder where Philip Schofield was. It must be in the Cube. Got Tesco on the right, the old market on the left. Fantastic town hall on the left as well. Even from behind it looks amazing. Anytime this week, guys and girls ahead of me. That is a threatening sky ahead. I think we're going to be driving into some noticeable rain. Literally, it looks very oddly, it looks light on the camera, whereas at night time the camera is pitch black. But it looks quite light, but to me that's almost deathly night. Oh, here comes the rain. Or rather, here we go into the rain. This looks like it could be some severe storm or something. Wow. Sleet, I can just make out the occasion what looks like it's very wet sleet. Okay, now it's not. Wow. It's fair to say the weather's changed. Nice to see the rain in the sky. Being blown. But there, I was saying, I see a bit of sleet in that, and then it just turned to wet hail instantly. Going past the Crispin. Again, that's very wet hail and sleet. See the hail. Okay, we're going to go down. We're in Skulls, going to go down past the Moshmakis. Tesco traffic lights. It's 142.9 there for petrol. Going over the river Dougie. and then all of a sudden it's quite nice again, the weather. Oh my word. How much is 5? As far as I could make out then. Trees multicoloured today. Rainbows, lovely. Up and down the streets and the houses, rainbow flying high. Everyone can see them smiling. Oh, the sky. Rainbow, with my rainbow. Yeah, that was a proper downpour then. So left at the Cherry Gardens roundabout. I got the wibbly wobbly. She wibble. She wobble. From Spencer Roads. Heading towards Beach Hill. Over the railway bridge. Up 2 dangerous traffic lights. The Galloway lights. Past Patson's. This guy ahead looks nice. This guy behind looks horrendous, but we've just driven underneath that cloud, and we know how horrendous it was. To be fair, to the left of that cloud looks pretty horrendous as well. You can almost see sunbeams coming out of that though. Tree silhouetted on it as well. It's almost like a piece of art. So dangerous lights number 2. Over the canal. Over the River Dougie. How well's the River Dougie doing? Oh my word, the River Duggy is full to bursting. Crikey. That's as high as I've seen the River Duggy for a long while, and I didn't think it would rain that much. So past the Reynolds garage, the Holiday Inn. That. Around here, no, we're okay here as well. Heartland Mill on the left, right. There. Dodging the potholes. So we've got Heinz now on the right. When you go straight on, you end up in the on the grounds, but obviously you can't do that. Oh, we're waiting for then. We're waiting for something. That McGann I was. What's he doing away? Oh, he's on a scooter. That McGann I was following before is now behind me. Just bonkers. Pleasant little drive through wind and rain. We discovered, we drove around that estate that I referred to on the M60, that one that they built. So we had a look at that, drove around it a little bit, and we went and had a look at the close up at the bridge. No, well, we went over the bridge, which has the bus shelter on it, the bus shelter on the bridge. So that was nice. So all in all, I think we've done okay. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, if indeed you still are, and I will see you all again next time. Until then, bye!